enactment of a thoroughly vetted 2026 General Appropriations Bill or propounded national budget that aligns with the government's aims to slash the budget deficit and foreign debt, create more jobs and lift more people out of poverty is all the president's Christmas wish for the nation. But for himself, it's more quality time at home with the people he loves, as we hear this story. 13 days left before Christmas. Most people already are busy buying gifts and have their own Christmas wish. But what could be the personal wish of the president of the country? In the latest episode of his 6th podcast, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. said that his Christmas wish is simple: a well-prepared national budget for next year.
I don't know how specific you want to get, but that for Christmas, that the legislature will provide us a good budget. So that will make for a very nice Christmas.
The palace earlier said that the president will not certify the General Appropriations Bill as urgent because its approval is on track.
Hindi ngayon. Hindi.
And that's for a fact, you said.
Dahil patapos naman na sila at sa ating pagkakaalam, bago magpasko ay isusumitin nila yung enrolled copy ng GAB.
Congress is set to submit to the president the enrolled copy of the 2026 General Appropriations Bill before Christmas. The 2026 proposed budget worth 6.793 trillion pesos will focus on lowering the country's deficit and debt, as well as creating jobs and further lowering the poverty rate in the Philippines. Also, one of the president's wishes this Christmas is to have more time with his family, especially since the president said that in his job, chill is not an option.
You know, in this job, you cannot hang, you can't chill.
Yes.
There's wala na yun. So, of course, we used to enjoy that very much, especially when we were living in Ilocos. Wala pang trabaho yung mga bata. Simpleng-simple lang yung buhay namin noon. I miss that.
However, the president emphasized that it is a privilege for him to serve.
I'm not saying I'm not happy to be here. I'm happy to be here because you're given again the privilege to help, to do something, to help people's lives. That's the biggest privilege that anyone can give you.
Yes.
If you're in public service, that's golden.
Meanwhile, the president again underscored the importance of further improving the education sector, where he emphasized that the government continues to address issues such as the lack of schools, shortage of classrooms, and the need to strengthen students' personal knowledge.
Nadismaya ako to see the results of the Philippines in the grading ng STEM, especially STEM subjects. We're in a technological world now. We're living in a technological world, highly technological world. Paano naman wala tayong anghinan natin sa STEM subject? What's important to me is that every Filipino, ang galing kasi ng Pinoy. Nakikita na natin to eh. Ang galing ng Pinoy, ang sipag ng Pinoy.
The chief executive hopes that the next leader of the country will continue what his administration has started, especially in the education sector, along with his emphasis that education is a right that must be protected and preserved.
The education is one of those things that I hope we can get started in such a way na kahit wala na ako dito, kahit na wala na kami dito, not my administration is no longer here, that this will continue, that this will masanay ang tao so that it becomes a right. And if it is taken away from you, you can demand for it to be brought back. Karapatan namin yan, magkaroon ng ganyan. Huwag niyong tatanggalin yan. Yes. And that's what I want to instill in everybody. That's what I want to instill in government. That's what I want to instill in the people. That it is a right.
Yes.
You can demand it. It is a right.
In the 2026 proposed budget, 1.38 trillion pesos is allocated for the education sector. According to the president, 185 billion of this amount is allocated to support state universities and colleges. This is Sharms Espina from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.